Smokes, wow, holy smokes. Welcome to the bench on this beautiful Tuesday. Or no, is it Tuesday? What day is it? It's Monday. Oh, we got snow today and wind here. It's just a beautiful, glorious day. We've had 2 days of summer-like weather. When I say that, I still have to wear a coat, but for January, it's been very nice. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Midnight Bandit, hello. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. I just stepped outside to take my garbage out, and boy, it got nasty. Very nasty. Yeah, I'm doing great. So today I'm going to dive right in. I've already taken care of a couple of things. Gotten some guitars fixed. Or at least one completely finalized today. Gary, what's up, brother? You, hello. It's great to see everybody here. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm still fighting to get my new computer that some of you helped me purchase working, and so I'm gonna avoid talking about that too much. So today I have this instrument here that was sent, or not, it was brought to me by an old friend of mine, Jimmy, and his daughter wants to learn to play guitar, and here is this beautiful piece of art, a guitar-shaped object. Yeah, I'm going to dive right in today. We're going to put a set of Slinky 9s. I always have these ready to go. This guitar needs a cleanup. Jimmy's daughter has decided to learn to play guitar, and so we want to give her an instrument that is ideal to learn on. He brought it in, and we repaired the output jack on this the other day, and then got talking about it, and he said that his daughter was going to be playing, and she was here with him, and a very lovely young lady, and we're going to polish the frets up, treat the fingerboard, do a full setup on this thing, put some 9-gauge strings on here, and I'm going to measure these real quick. It was brought in without the whammy bar, unfortunately, and I don't have one that fits it. So all of the things that I'm faced with trying to solve on a lot of instruments, sometimes we just can't do it all. I don't have one that will fit this. These are 10-gauge strings. We're going to switch them down to 9s for her in this case. She's a new guitar player. Hi, Brad. Thank you for the note, and forgive me for not getting back to you sooner. I'll get back to you on that. I appreciate that, man. It's so great to see so many of you guys here. Awesome, awesome. Brad, you are an amazing human being. I love you, man. And I am definitely not gay. All right, so let's just get started ripping the strings off of this thing. So we got the output jack fixed on this the other day. I need a sip of coffee. It got cold out there. Yesterday we had a glorious close to 60 degrees, I think, outside, and today we're down in the snow range. It's snowing outside right now. It's very beautiful, but windy and cold. So trying to do my best to not have to go outside. And I had a couple more guitars show up over the weekend. I got a beautiful Gibson Les Paul that needs some love. And also I got a, oh, what's the other one that showed up? I don't even know what brand of guitar it is. That had a bridge put on it. Unfortunately, it wasn't mounted straight. I've got to answer the phone. I'm here by myself. Give me a moment here. LeGrand Stereo Music, this is Marshall. Hi, I'm doing good. What's happening? Well, right now I'm unaware of stuff that we're gonna need, but I'm working on a guitar right now, so there's a good chance I may need something. Hey, I will, and I'll let Stu know that you called, and we'll try and get in touch with you. Stu will be here on Wednesday at the earliest. And I need to go through my stuff and see what kind of pots and other types of parts I may need. Now, do you guys, and forgive me for not knowing this, do you guys handle capacitors and resistors and things like that? Okay, wonderful. That's good to know. I have several amp repairs here that I've got to get to that I need to diagnose some problems with, and probably some potentiometers and things like that. So that may be coming down the pipe for you here soon. Okay. All right. All right. Thanks for the call. I appreciate it. All righty. Yep. Bye. All right. Yeehaw. All right. So we're getting the strings yanked off of this bad boy. How are you doing today, man? Doing all right? Looking for some vinyl?
Oh yeah, always.
All right. Well, hopefully we've got something there that you fall in love with. All right. So we're going to do the quick old string removal. This is a lot of stuff. Boy, everybody thinks I hate them. That's a personality trait that I'd love to get rid of. I inherited that from my dad. bless his heart. Talk to him quite often these days. He's been helping me with some stuff about cameras and things like that. He's quite the photographer. All right. And again, on the back of these, they put this little slit here, and they need to make that twice the size, or just not put these backing plates on there. They're useless. None of my guitars that came with those have them on it for a very obvious reason. No. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up on the chat, you guys, as best I can. I got to stay busy here, though. So these strings have been on this guitar for a long time, and they are definitely bound up here in the saddles. So we'll use my little tool here. I'm doing a live stream. I'm not talking to myself. Do you have any questions, my friend?
No, I'm just wandering around, see what's catching my eye.
All right. I love it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm right here. Okay. All right. I take these back cover plates off of all of my guitars that have them. It's just they're kind of inconvenient if you got to make an adjustment to a guitar. Not many people do, but they're just kind of a, I don't know. Okay, so we've got the strings off of this thing, and now the first thing I'm going to do is clean up the neck, and this is stuff that I do on every pretty much every guitar that I work on. And again, this is going to go to a young lady that hasn't played much, so I want this thing to look beautiful, you know, and be attractive. That's kind of important to a lot of new guitarists. Some of us old players are probably well over the whole looking pretty thing, because if your guitar doesn't have dings all over in it, you're not playing it enough. Am I wrong? Alright, so I'm using some of this semi-chrome polish to get these frets all cleaned up, and I'll get you over here in the action so you can see what kind of progress we're making. And it's important that I spit on an instrument while I'm working on it. Makes them more valuable. You can see with just one fret. So you can see this semi-chrome does such a quick job of bringing the shine back into old tarnished and oxidized frets. I don't think these are stainless steel frets. This is a fairly inexpensive Jackson guitar. It's not a terribly expensive one, but it may have you can see all the gunk that comes off of there. It may have stainless steel frets. Doesn't really matter. The fretwork on this is really nice. It doesn't have the cheese grater frets on it like a lot of Fender guitars do. Ibanez has been guilty of putting cheese graters and not doing the greatest fretwork. Although that's one of the most time-consuming parts of building a guitar, is getting the fretwork done. You guys are going to have to excuse me. I've got a couple folks that are in the store, and I'm here by myself today, so I need to go check in with those guys. Let me put up some nice photographs of some beautiful ladies. All right then. Hey, you know, I got to put something up there to keep you guys entertained, right? what better way to get views than to put women on your live stream? There we go. You can see it doesn't take long to bring these things like totally back to life. You can see how nasty these frets were before I started. And again, I found a really easy way and a fast way to polish up the frets on a guitar. Right, and look at all that coming off of there. Doesn't take much of that semi-chrome polish to do an entire fingerboard. And you know, if you got an old guitar that you've been playing for a long time, this is a step that you might consider doing the next time you change strings on your instrument. Just pull them all off of there and clean up the fingerboard. It looks nice, and typically the frets feel a lot better, especially with bends and things like that. Alright, so we got that all polished up. Just took me a couple of minutes. Alright, let me get this. Alright, so my cameraman, he does a pretty good job. He's alright. So let's go ahead and clean this off. I'm going to use some good old-fashioned Roncinol on this. We'll burn the place down. Alright. Come on. Open her up. Cleaning all the residue off of this fingerboard that I've gotten on it from cleaning that, using that polish on here. Cool thing about Roncinol is that it evaporates into nothing and it leaves no residue behind and does a great job of cleaning any of the DNA. This guitar has obviously not been played a lot. There's zero fret wear on it, so feeling pretty good about this whole process. There we go. And want to make sure to get all that guck off of here. Sometimes that semi-chrome will leave a little bit of a residue next to the frets, and we just want to get all that off of there. So now we've got a nice dry clean fingerboard. Go in here and kind of dig around at the sides of these to get all that stuff off. Haven't been playing a whole lot of guitar lately. I kind of feel bad about that, but at the same time, time constraints have made it kind of difficult to do. Who's got a new video coming up? Anybody? Anybody got a new video? I know Hugh's releasing a song every other day or so, and it's really nice. I am not a Fleetwood Mac fan, not at all, but that song he put up, the instrumental by Fleetwood Mac, was really super cool. Be sure to check that out. Let's see. All right, so let's get some linseed oil on this neck. We'll get that treated. You see my usual process. Go through this on almost every live stream. And I'm really glad that you guys are here to see the work that I'm doing and watch this wood come back to life. This is the moment of great beauty right here. It's really cool. The other day I had a client come in who had built a new shop at his home, and he wanted a sound system in there, and We hooked him up with a Bluetooth capable mixing console. There's a PV6 BT. It's a Bluetooth mixing console, and a couple of powered 10-inch PV powered speakers. He'll be wiring all of that into his shop where he and his wife do their projects, and he is going to have one banging system. So the shop right now is rough framed. It just has studs, and he came in to do, and you see all the guck that, my cameraman again is kind of sleeping on the job, and you see all the stuff that comes off of there in doing this process. He called me 2 days after I sold him the products, and he took them home. And
I need assistance.
okay,
I wish you'd do something around here.
that's what I'm here for, is to
Oh,
do
I'm
something.
kidding. I
Yes.
hate to. I
Yep.
see how much work you got.
Yeah, I'll be back. I've got to.
Okay.
All right. Supermodels up and coming.
Oh, you need pictures of me.
Oh, I'm gonna put pictures of my fearless
Supermodel.
leader. Here's my fearless leader. He's pretty hot. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. We got this guitar all shined up. We're gonna take the truss rod cover off of this bad boy. Sorry about the pause in the. Gotta help people that are right in front of me. Young man looking for amplifying his PA system a bit more, getting a better monitor system for himself. Gentleman plays music for folks at a retirement center, and this old boy's been playing music way longer than I've been alive. And a really cool guy. We just got him a new bass amp. His old bass amp took a dump on him, and we got him hooked up with a new, real lightweight, little 8-inch driver on his bass amp, and he's back in business. Looks like a 4mm. I'm gonna make sure the truss rod on this thing works. Thanks you all for hanging with me. Apologize about the apologize about the delays and interruptions in my broadcast today. Boy, that thing is just sitting perfectly flat. Okay. Let's make sure this bad boy works. Ooh, it's a virgin truss rod. I like that. Oh yeah, that truss rod works perfectly. Yeah, just that little move. All right, so good job, Jackson. You built a good neck. Okay, we're back to being flat here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful neck. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wire her up. Let's get her wired. And we're going to put some strings in this thing. And see how she responds. Got stickers all over the place. Let us clean this bad boy up. Thing has really been well taken care of. Jimmy is such a cool dude, the guy that owns this guitar. I met him years and years ago. Just a cool guy. Alright, get some strings in this thing. Here we go. My camera guy still slacking. Yeah. Gary, it's amazing what you can do with a truss rod to improve the playability of a guitar. And I'll tell you what, man, there are cases where I've had to like literally back bow a neck on an acoustic to make them playable, but you know, my mind tells me that shouldn't work. But you know, if you've got high string action, it's not always the end of the world to tighten that truss rod to the point that it's actually bending the neck backwards. And you might think that that would cause some fret buzz out in there, but if your saddle is way too tall, sometimes it needs to be. Or you've got the big belly bulge in it. Another thing that you might consider doing, I don't know what the problem on your acoustic is, Gary, but they make a device called a bridge, or a, what are they called? Oh, God, on it. Oh, what's it? A bridge doctor? Which I've used many of those. If you got the big pregnant belly bulge in the middle of that, then what do we got?
Can you do a...
We need a quick setup on that bad
Yes.
boy.
Yeah, I don't think
Alright.
it's too bad, but up here there's a couple that are just...
Okay.
And,
Get
and
this.
it's not up to pitch, so I don't know
Okay. Well, let's take a look here.
if you can put that on.
Oh yeah.
Marshall, I appreciate it.
We need to do a strap button on that one. Oh no. All right. So we're on to bigger and better things. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna send this instrument home today, looks like. Shifting gears here. What's that?
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Ibanez. I don't know if I have a bag for that. I might make him a deal on that case.
I haven't seen it. I could run upstairs and see
I
if we
can go
got
take a look. You're working.
Okay. You gonna go up there?
What?
You gonna run up there?
Yep, I am.
Okay.
And if not, we'll figure out something.
Okay. We do have a lot of cases up there, Mike. All right. This base is going home with the young person today. I'm really happy to see that. Need to adjust the neck relief ever so slightly on this one. Hello. Doing a turn of the truss rod. You know all about that.
Yeah.
Did you get some microphone cleaner?
Well, I was going to ask which is
Oh,
the
guitar
best,
polish.
which would be the best for
That stuff is great.
it. Is it?
Yeah. Are you going home with this one today? Oh, cool. I'm just giving it a nice little setup here, making sure everything is acceptable. Are you going to be playing this thing?
Tomorrow.
Okay. Cool. I'll plug it in and make sure all the electronics work. I've got a fresh battery in it. Alright.
What's it take, a 9 or a...
Does take a 9-volt battery. Let's see. We'll plug it in here real quick. And let me see. I have to go. Oh, there we go. Woo! Woo! That one's hot for sure.
touch it with your tongue?
Oh boy. All right. Let's see. What do we? Yeah. Had a couple of rough fret edges on there. Clean those up for you. Still need a little bit more neck relief.
You know, I use flat wounds.
Oh, you normally play flat wounds?
Yeah,
Well, this has round wounds on it.
yeah.
Is that going to be okay for you?
Well, I'll try it with them.
Okay.
I
I do have flat wound strings in stock.
I just don't like the squall of them.
What's that?
With your fingers squeaking on them.
Yeah, yeah. You know what can help with that is the stuff called finger ease.
I got it.
Okay. I always squirt it on my fingers
Yeah.
over the squirting it on the strings. I got ahead of myself. I was turning that truss rod the wrong direction. Come out of there.
Yeah, I'd rather have flat wound.
Yeah. I haven't used them very often.
I've got 2 or 3 new sets at the
Okay.
house.
Good. Yeah, that might be. This will give you a little bit, with these round wounds, they'll definitely be a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
You know, they'll have a little snappier response when you're playing them. Oh, we're looking good.
Yeah, get that baby tuned right on the money.
Get all the stretch out of them.
fuzz bass of mine is so damn heavy it just kills my
Yeah,
shoulders.
yeah, it does. Is it getting heavy for you? J basses are generally they're pretty light, but yours is a pretty old one, isn't it?
1964.
64 J bass.
It's an old
That thing
ashtray.
probably weighs a ton.
It does. I bought it brand new.
Brand new.
Something like, still got the original sales tag, $325 with a case.
Wow. $225 you pay.
I think it was $325
Yeah.
with a hard case.
It's 64. Good grief. That thing's probably worth $10,000 today.
Down in Arizona, that music store down there offered me write a check for 10 right there. That's 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I said, well, it's a little rough. It's got wear from your arm.
Yeah.
It's a sunburst finish. I don't think you've seen it.
I don't know if I've ever seen it. Let's try this thing out. See what she does. I think. Hang on there, my cable's all tangled up. Make sure the output works on this. Oh yeah, we got a good battery. Oh yeah. Boy, this thing's hot. That explains it. That's just my amplifier. All these fluorescent lights in here, it hums like a that's what it was. Cable. I had a bad cable. And that amp might be going out on me too, I don't know. That ought to be a little.
The cables and went to
We're gonna make Merle a deal on this hard shell case. I looked hard.
This thing sounds great. Got a nice acoustic tone. String actions.
Mike, let me look at home. I might have one of the old ones.
Oh, did you have an acoustic bass like that?
No,
Okay.
no, I don't. Mine's a.
Yeah, it won't fit in anything like that. It's got to be a big sucker.
Yeah.
We'll see. This is a used one, but I don't have a bag. Which,
There wasn't a bag upstairs.
No.
for acoustic.
I mean, there's bass bags, but I don't think it'll fit in a regular bass bag.
Now look at that.
Like it was made for it.
What a. Let's look this up, Marshall. I'm gonna let
Okay.
you see what you think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Forgot about that. We can put that on there. And,
oh, I was starting to take stuff
Get
out.
him,
You're a big boy. You can do it.
oh, nice. You and I are about the same height, aren't we? Pretty close.
Yeah. The other thing is, my arms straps are broken here and I can't raise my arms. So to try to hold that damn big heavy base up and get that strap around my neck,
Yeah.
it just got to the point where I fight it all the time and I'm ready to quit.
I think I'd like to raise it up a little bit. How does that? I mean, on me,
It looks pretty good.
it fits pretty good, but I think I'm a couple inches taller.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to raise it up a little bit for you.
Yeah.
And if you'd like, we can try it on you and see if you feel like it needs to raise up a little bit. We'll do that. I'm going to shorten it just a little bit here for you there. We'll get this thing dialed in for you so it fits perfect today. I'm gonna make it, oops, going the wrong direction. There we go. That might be too short, but let me let you try it on. Help you on with that.
I've never played a
Oops, did
acoustic.
it get twisted? Oh, there we go. You got it over your collar. There we go.
Needs to be lower.
Lower?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just stand right there. Well, I'll be able to lower this for you. Oh. It's gonna feel like it's getting taller, but it's not. Okay, that's about. I just dropped it down about. Hang on. There we go. That was just a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Way out of tune.
You're up on the 7th fret there. There you go.
It's going to be different. You can see why my fingers don't work, see?
You've been playing too much bass your whole life.
You know,
I got the old. Look what happened to me. I had the old bent finger from playing too much.
Oh.
You usually, when you're tuning, do you usually use a clip-on tuner, or do you have a pedal on the floor?
I plug one in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That thing is pretty darn close. Moving it around a little bit will change the shift.
I think it could go a little lower.
Lower? Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah. The bass is going to get a little bit higher, and then we'll. Okay. Try that.
That's better. That's better.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, to try to walk on it anymore is almost impossible.
Oh.
You know,
Yeah.
I used to walk from one end to the other, but little fingers don't do it no more. Mainly about all I can do is pattern anymore.
Yeah. That works.
Or double it.
Yeah.
All right.
You feeling good about that?
Yeah, it feels pretty
Okay.
good.
Excellent. They don't make those straps easy to get on and off. There you go. All right. A lot lighter than your old J bass,
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I just leave it.
Like that, well, nothing, still mine.
I just leave the strap on the end button and just run it up underneath the bass, and when you get there, you can pick it up and it'll go right over your shoulder.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
I think we sold one of those to every bass player in town. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yeah, just because a lot of them they don't want to spend $800 for an acoustic bass,
Yeah.
and when we can sell them for 250, whatever they. Oh, okay, I'll try that, and they sound great.
Well, who's gonna buy
There
my old
should be.
jazz now?
All right. If you need to, bring it back in a month or so and let me check it out and make sure it's all set up right. And if you'd like to put if you want to try doing round or flat wounds on
Yeah.
it, we'll throw those on there.
Yeah, I played them for years and years.
If you want to sell your jazz bass, bring it down. We'll probably sell it for you.
Yeah, I can get 10 out of it in Arizona.
Okay. I don't know what I'd sure try.
It's a 64.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a true 64.
I think you probably bought it new in '64, didn't you?
Okay.
Yeah, from Radio.
No, from Tri-Cities Music World or something like that.
Yep.
Are you? Is that something you're serious about? You might want to be getting rid of that thing.
Well, I'll see how this turns out.
Okay. Okay.
Because we might be able to move that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah,
just gets damn heavy to. And then my ribs,
Yeah.
they've been broke. And it grinds on them.
Yeah, that's a.
Well,
We'll just see how it
let's
works
get
out.
your. Don't forget your jacket there, young man.
Yeah, I guess I better.
Let me help you on with that.
Yeah.
Nope. Hang on
Damn
there.
arms.
There we go. Probably been making it harder than it actually is. There you go. Find it. There you go.
Yeah, it's a wrestle putting it on.
Oh boy.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, we'll give it a shot and see how it works.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait to hear from you to see how that thing sounded for you and worked.
I'm gonna play it tomorrow.
Well, it sounded pretty good. It was working just fine here.
Yeah.
So, well.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and bring it back in a month or so and let me do a checkup on that thing.
Yeah, we'll put a set of flat rounds on it.
That sounds like a plan.
How much were they paying for it in Arizona?
Okay.
That
Ken?
was 3 years ago.
Yeah, that seems about right. And if you want, I'll sure try. But
Alright.
we can bring it in, and I'll have Marshall. You can either leave it here if you don't want to do that. I'll have Marshall shoot some pictures, and I'll start
Yeah.
shopping everything.
Yeah,
We'll
we
see
could
how this
probably
works
find
out.
somebody.
Okay.
Hey.
My family may have something to say about it too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I'll
Yeah.
do that.
They may tell me to kiss off.
I got about right now. I'm talking to about looks like 14 people. Some of them are bass players, and I can ask out there and see what guys would be willing to offer on an instrument like that. It's a 64 J bass,
It's in
and
good
those are,
shape too. You've seen it, I think.
I may have seen that one.
Sunburst, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I've worked on that. There's so many of them, Mike. I can't remember all of them, but
Stu's worked on it a lot.
yeah. I don't know if I can't remember. It seems like he brought it in here just it might have been a couple months, 3-4 months ago. I might have done something with it. I can't remember.
I had it in here. I think the last time you put strings and
Put
tuned it.
flat wounds on it. Yeah.
I always think he's bringing it in to give it to me, but
Like my Nolte?
it doesn't hurt to ask. He tells me to go to hell.
I'll bring that drive up and have you look.
Yeah, bring it by. I'd
Okay.
love to see that thing.
All
All
right.
right. Okay.
If you want to buy, we'll just put it on the stand. We don't tell anybody who's
All right, so that gentleman who was just here, and thanks you guys for hanging with me. I hope you guys, I've been busy here helping folks here at the shop. I can't just work on guitars all day long. has a 1964 Fender jazz bass that he bought brand spanking new in 1964. He said February of '64. Um, if any of you guys are interested in that, you can contact me. Very valuable instrument, and that gentleman's been playing it this entire time. And he's getting up there in the years, but he's still out playing. And I hope when I'm his age, I'm doing the same damn thing. In fact, when I am his age, I'll be doing the same damn thing. Yeah, it's a true 64. It's a sunburst finish on it. So if anybody's interested in one of those, or you collect instruments, or you know, and it looks like the number that we're hearing on that's about 10. Yeah, so you know, we do our best to move them and keep the instruments in our local area, but we're faced with the world. So doing a Josh Harris, hello. Yeah. Boy. Yeah, and you know, to be honest, the J bass would be one of the basses I would love to have in my studio. It doesn't have to be a 64. I'm not a collector of instruments. Mine are all tools, but I do have some pretty valuable guitars, but they were gifts in most cases. So, all right, let's get back to this. But if you are interested in purchasing a bass of that, I don't know 100% if it's for sale or not, but the gentleman's talking about getting rid of it. He's getting up there to the point that he has trouble handling the bass. It's too heavy for him. So we've hooked him up with an acoustic bass today that weighs probably half of what that jazz bass does. Yeah. And forgive me, I don't know what the subject is that Rhodey's talking about, but I'm sure you're getting lots of input. There's a lot of guys here that know a lot about a lot of different stuff. All right, so let's get back to stringing this Jackson up. So we go from 1964 to 2000, probably 2004, I guess. Maybe 2010. We're just gonna get the strings on this, and we'll set a land speed record for a string change here. Let's get you up here where you can see the business going on here. I need a sip of coffee. Oh, keyboard and mouse for Rhodey. I just bought a wireless keyboard and mouse, and I got one of the ergonomic ones. Don't like it at all. If you've noticed me in the chats spelling stuff wrong, it's because of that. I do like having a wireless system though, because it keeps my desk pretty darn clear. But I like the wired ones because they don't ever fail and you don't have to put batteries in them. So. Yeah. 2, 3. How am I doing? Am I putting these strings on correctly? Woo-hoo. No string trees. Well, we'll tune these 9-gauge strings up to pitch, and then we'll get on to setting this thing up. Yes. Now let's stretch them. Gotta stretch them. Kind of funny how these the super slinkies stretch a whole lot more than slinkies do. Seems like. Yeah, earn it. Earn it. Definitely earn it. Because this thing has a vibrato bar on it, and it's locked down, and because the girl who's learning to play this guitar is a new guitarist, I'm going to go ahead and leave it locked down to the body. I'm not going to make it float. At least for now. And I'll talk with her about that when she comes in to pick up the instrument. Yeah. I prefer setting up Floyd Roses to, or not Floyd, but the style of even the 2-pin and the 6-pin bars. And this side is lifted. Yeah. Okay, so I've gotten ahead of myself here ever so slightly. I'm going to pull the string tension off of this, and we're going to make this whammy bar sit correctly. Can you see what I'm talking about there? Probably see that one on the treble side of this guitar, it's not sitting. Now it is, and it was just like that. It's fixed. All right, so now we're about in business. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Happiness is new guitar strings. Thank you for that, Clayton. Okay, so we've gotten the strings changed on this thing, and we're going to check the neck relief now. And we're going to check it for 0.010 on this shred machine. We've got a bit too much neck relief, so we're going to tighten the truss rod. Give it a little cinch up here. See how that responds. Definitely way too much neck relief, so we're going to tighten her up. There. Sometimes getting a hex key out of these is a nightmare. They get stuck. Oh, what am I doing here? I just changed that and I forgot to have my yeah, now I got way too much. What am I doing? Been getting diverted. It's what happens when you gotta do 18 different things. So interesting, the low point in this fingerboard is out in the 9th, 10th fret. So I'm gonna give it just one more little nudge and we'll see how she feels. I know you can't see what I'm doing here. Yeah, looking good. Typically on a guitar super strat like this, you can get away with less neck relief than what's common on these things. On a Strat or a Les Paul, and this is a Les Paul scale guitar, and so we want our string height at 5/64 and 4/64, and we're looking really good. I think I can get away with lower string action on the treble side. These are all set to the exact same height, which I don't really see anything wrong with that. Let's make a small adjustment here. We're gonna go with that. D string is a little bit high.
Sure, we have all kinds. Uh-huh.
I also want to take a look at the saddles and make sure they're all sitting flat down here.
That's me.
Flat with relationship to the top of the guitar.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. We're gonna lower these just a subtle little bit. Turn my amplifier off.
So you want something with a turntable and a CD player and a couple speakers, and I have something that has Bluetooth, a turntable, 3 CD changers, dual cassette, has everything. Take me just a second. See, let me call you right back. It'll just be a second. Okay. Yep, it's on the caller ID. Okay. Bye.
Mike, do you need a hand with that?
Well, I just need a model number. I'm just not seeing it for some reason. There it is. JMC 1250.
All right. This is like they're in the most weird spot you could ever come up with.
Yep.
Okay, so we got a couple of machine heads up here that are a little bit loose. Oh boy, and this one. No. So this is a classic rubber washers that just get destroyed in these things. I'm gonna leave well enough alone at that. Sorry, my camera guy was drinking again. So at this point I have not intonated the instrument yet, but I want to give it a little strum just to see what the setup feels like. Adjusting the intonation on an instrument will generally not change the string action enough to even be remotely noticeable. So we'll see what this thing feels like. Almost dropped that guitar. Let's do some pickup height.
Yep, absolutely.
We'll adjust the pickup height on this bad boy. I hope everybody's doing okay. Thanks for hanging with me today.
I know we just got it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
Let's check our pickup height.
Yep, absolutely. I play in my son's band now. It's called the Wasteland Kings. And are you living over in Hermiston?
A little bit close
You can tell, yeah. We play over there too.
on the bass side, so we're going to adjust these down. This guitar is actually, as it arrived in my care, it's in pretty good shape. I don't think I've worked on this instrument before. So if somebody else did work on it, they did a pretty good job. My compliments on that. the pickups were a little bit close on the bass side, and they're a little bit far away on the treble side. But they're balanced really nicely. Between the two of them, they sound pretty well balanced. There we go. That's looking good. Let's try that. Yeah. Yeah, being a kind of took all the fun out of being a moderator, man. You never get to do anything, right? Until somebody starts posting political bullshit. You. All right, let's give this thing a shot. I haven't checked the intonation on the instrument yet. I'll do that after I give myself a chance to play it and feel how the setup feels. So I want to give myself a little backing track. So you recognize this case back here, maybe? Might look like something some of you guys might own. Like to, give it some real life. Actually play this guitar. And I have let's see, what is this? This is probably for an iPhone. And of course, now I don't own an iPhone, so the person that owns an iPhone left their phone charger cable here at my bench. And so now I'm stumbling over their mess. It's important if you work somewhere to clean up after yourself. Don't leave somebody else's workspace a mess, or leave your shit in their way. Yeah, you guys probably know all that. That's enough to tell me that I have the string action set way too low. So what we'll do is we'll fix that. So probably on this guitar wouldn't be a bad idea to do a fret level and crown, but I gotta get gotta be able to get a 3 fret bend out of a guitar, or it's not set up correctly. Unless you've got a 7.5 or 7 1/4 inch radius neck, and you'll never get a 3 fret bend out of it. At least Not never, never say never or always, but in most cases, that's not possible. This is the part where you can measure till you're blue in the face. So there's a couple machine heads on this that are really, they're really gacked. Somebody tightened these up too tight and broke the washers on them. We'll try and make that, solve that. she's working all right. Feels nice, and I can get my full bends and stuff on it that I like. The string gauge feels really nice. Yeah, really, the guitar feels really nice. The controls work really nicely. So at this point, just really gonna do a little bit of an intonation check to see how close it is. I did kind of briefly do an intonation check. So we'll see how close she is with respect to the intonation on this. I'm pointing down here at the good old Peterson, the great little strobe tuner. Now, yes, it's in the not in the playing position. Yeah, so it's showing a little bit sharp. So now I'm going to move to the playing position, and I'll move this over here where I can see it and you can see it, I think, so that we can see what the difference is. You know, you always hear, and you gotta do the intonation in the playing position. I need to tilt this ever so slightly. So let's see. And you notice I picked the guitar up off of my bench and put it on my lap, and it's already out of tune by that much. Moving your guitar around a lot is definitely, so we're definitely way sharp. We got room to move, so we're gonna lengthen this string. We don't have a lot of space left here, but on the lower strings, oh my God, I didn't loosen the string tension. Still a tad bit sharp. I always lean on the side of being flat over being sharp, because as a guitar player, we're able to bend notes sharp. We can't bend them flat without a whammy bar, of course. I would lean on the side of intonation being a little bit flat over being sharp. That's what I'm saying. You want to try and nail it for all you perfect still leaning on the sharp side. And you know, this intonation change is due to the gauge of strings. We just changed the oh, my phone's going dead. That's what's up. Got a bad guitar cable here someplace. Can you believe it? And we're about out of room. Without cutting the spring a little bit. But I think I can get her there. So we're gonna have to probably adjust every string. Now the A is leaning on the side of being flat. I want to check this low E string. That just we're good. Boy, these machine heads are not really very accurate. We moved it a long way and it hasn't changed the pitch of the... I'm going to bring that one back just a hair. And I didn't loosen the string tension. Sue me. Well, that's an interesting. I'm going to drop that one just a bit. It didn't loosen the string tension. I gotta laugh when I hear guys complain about that. There we go. So
Tape kind of came off on the bottom.
That's all right. You can set it right there.
So we're all you know what I'm talking about, KVK. It's so funny how many people make a big deal out of stuff like that. I gotta laugh. Oh, there we go. That sounds great. Yeah. The input jack. Oh. Oh, well, it helps. This would help. I think she's done. All right, so anybody who may have gotten here a little late, if you're interested in a 64J bass, let me know. You can reach me through the email on my About page. We may have one that's available. Yeah. Well, you guys, thanks for hanging with me today. Welcome to the bench. Hit the notification or hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, either way. And I'll keep you guys posted on what happens with my computer. Hopefully, Hewlett Packard helps me with that. They tried calling me while I was at work today. I can't do that. We'll have to talk about that, Hugh. Yeah, thanks y'all for hanging with me today. I'm gonna get going. Another Jackson's gonna get in the hands of a new guitar player, and when I hand it to her, she's gonna not know the difference between a guitar that's set up shitty and one that's set up correct. That is a goal. Yeah, all right, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy the weather. If it's nice where you are, I'm going to go walk through the snow to get home. Peace, y'all. Thanks for hanging.